It's tea time with the Pro Noun, the fastest moving golf show on the planet. Get the latest in local and national golf news with guests from around the world and around Central New York. Now it's tea time with the Pro Noun, sponsored by CH Insurance on News Radio 570 WSYR on 106.9 FM and live everywhere on iHeartRadio.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a gorgeous weekend in Syracuse, New York. We got Joe Convertino co-hosting. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning.
And Kelsey's in the booth.
Kelsey's
calendar
turned to June 1.
Calendar turned to June 1.
It's June 1 today, Perry.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, dear, dear, dear.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But that means it's golf season.
It's golf season for sure. It's golf season for sure. There's a lot of things. June is going to be a busy month.
It is?
Yes, busy, busy, busy.
Why, the Greek Fest?
No, it's Greek Fest in June?
I think. You should know that.
I should know that, but I don't.
We're supposed to go live there.
Oh,
remember?
Yes. Oh, we did. We told.
I think it's coming up.
Oh, my goodness. It's coming up at the end of the month?
I don't know.
Okay, it's on Thursday. Next weekend?
Oh,
Next
I'm not
weekend.
here.
Oh, you're in Ireland.
Sorry, Perry.
Oh, I got it. I'm going to do the show there. I got to do the show there. We told them we would.
Yes, you would, but you got to cook, too.
I'll call you. I'll call you in Ireland if you don't mind, all right?
I love it. I love it.
All right. Now, I want to tell you, I played the worst possible round of golf in a tournament that anybody could ever play. It's the worst performance I've ever had in a tournament, and still won.
You are
and still won.
Well,
it was
who
at
was
Lake
your
Shore.
partner?
Wait a minute. It wasn't me. I was a caddy. I was literally almost a caddy. Joey Petron.
Oh.
Joey Petron is a player. He just is. Joey Petron Jr.
It's always great to have that A player.
Oh, my goodness.
Put you in spots you've never seen.
Because it was a shamble. I could use his drive, you know? I was useless.
Oh, so you had a good short game then.
Well, you have to have an A player and a B player. Somebody has to be the dominant player, you know? You have to, and that was him.
Good for
I
you.
know what my role is now. I have to protect the king. You know what I mean? I have to protect the king. I have all kinds of ammunition. I have guns and knives and things, and I protect the king.
More hardware for Perry Noun.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of hardware.
Yes.
Speaking of hardware, I know you and I have talked since I've met you about your dream.
Yes.
You know, I want to have a golf tournament.
Well, I didn't say it quite
Not
that way.
but we need to have a golf tournament.
Yes.
And I'm so glad we're helping you, Perry. CH and Seneca Savings.
Yes.
It's awesome. So I guess this Break the Bank everyone's reading about.
Yes.
It's a senior tournament, June 24th at Lakeshore.
At Lakeshore.
But let's forget about the agenda. I don't want to hear the itinerary. But, Perry, tell me why now for you to really start this senior tournament and the things you've thought of over all the years to create a tournament. Why now?
Okay, good question. I started thinking about it a couple of years ago. And I've always wanted to own a golf course, by the way. Just never worked out.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be Timberbanks. I thought it was going to be Radisson. I thought I wanted to buy both of them.
Wow, Perry.
Not by myself, with partners.
Okay.
But I've always enjoyed the golf business. I think it's great for family kind of activity. You can play with your mom and dad or your grandma and grandpa forever, right? It's a game you can play forever. But then when you have a younger brother pass away, your mind starts to change about your own longevity. And then you say, gee, you want to do something. And I said, it's time. It's time. And you helped, quite frankly.
Well, I give some ideas, but we've been around. Yeah, we've been around golf.
This is a year now.
Life.
Did you told me? You reminded me.
I can't believe
it's a year that you've been in the chair now.
Yes, isn't it?
And your first show had Jim Nance and Jim Boeheim on.
That's right. That's right. That was
Your very
welcome
first
to
show.
radio.
Welcome to radio with Jim Nance and Jim Boeheim. Now, can you remember?
It was great.
It was like yesterday.
It was awesome. It was.
As
awesome.
the time passed.
Time flies when you're having
we're going to be
fun.
doing things at this tournament that people don't usually do because there are all kinds of charity events.
Correct. And these were dreams of yours, Perry.
Yes.
Talk two little things that you're doing that you've always wanted to do. I love it.
Well, I like the idea. I'm so appreciative of the Syracuse District Golf Association and the Syracuse District Senior Golf with Donnie Christian, Ken Bodley, and Todd Dissinger was running the Syracuse District. And I like those guys and their relationships, and it's kept me competitive. And quite frankly, those are the guys that play, the senior golfers. And I said, gee whiz, there's so many of them now that are getting older that don't play as often as they used to. And wouldn't it be nice to honor a whole range of golfers? The seniors are from 55 to 64. Then there's another group. We call them super seniors from 65.
Is that your group?
65. No. And then I created another division called the Legends. I've been talking about the Legends divisions for 20 years. Yeah. And now they have a Legends division. And then there are people now who don't participate anymore. So we're going to have a little table over there for just the Legends, which we're going to recognize.
That's awesome.
And plus everything else. We're going to be polishing shoes right there where the carts are.
Wow. So
and Dr. Holly Noun is coming with Sue Coda, the physical therapist, and Dr. Weschler.
But to the listeners, this is a little different, Perry, right? What? It's about, yes, maybe winning, but cash breaking the bank. So a senior gets a par or a birdie. Is there a couple bucks for him?
Yes, that's the whole difference. The United States Golf Association allows amateur golfers now to collect cash up to $1,000. Wow. Up to $1,000. But the IRS kicks in, I think it's $600. And then you got to file 1099s. Well, that's not going to be the case. But instead of only paying 4 places in a tournament with a full field, everybody's going to go home with cash. Now, how cool is that?
That is so
Everybody
cool.
is going to go home with cash depending upon how many pars they make, how many birdies they make. If they make an eagle, that's all going to be worth a
hole in one.
Certain amount.
There could be a hole in one.
There could be, but they're going to have putting contests and in the beginning, and there's going to be an easy putt. If they make a putt, they're going to get $10. If they make all 3 putts, everybody gets three putts. If they could make $30.
So we'll have some great information.
In about 30 seconds.
Yes, we'll have some great information out there through mail, social media.
Yes.
Probably a couple videos, but June 24th at Lakeshore.
June 24th.
And we're honored to be part of it.
Now, guess what? We are inviting the public because Bob Kurtz, Pastor Bob Kurtz, by the way, he started his career with ESPN. When ESPN first came on the scene, he was one of their announcers over in Massachusetts area. And then he moved on and did some hockey. And then he started his career, his senior career playing. He was a professional golfer, a PGA member, played in the PGA Champions Tour. And then he decided that he was going to try to, as he aged, he was going to try to set some Guinness World Records. So he did.
In golf.
Joe, 1,850 holes of golf in 1 week.
Oh, you've accomplished that.
Baloney. Wait, but you got to divide. Do the math. Do the math. It's like 260.
I need
plus
a calculator.
Holes. One of those days they had lights.
Gosh.
Yes, at night he said he went for 10 or 12 hours playing. Oh, think about it. And then he also shot his age 7 times in 1 day. When he was 70, I think he was 74 or 72. He shot his age 7 times. Oh. It took him 10 rounds of golf to do it. But that's not easy to do.
In one day.
And these are all from the white tees, the regular tees. Yes. This is not moving them way up like seniors, you know.
Right. Oh, that's great.
Come on.
He'll be with us.
Yes, he's going to be with us.
And then the last piece of the tournament, tell us a little bit about the meaning of the award for your brother. Who could get this award? Is it someone, obviously a golfer, gave back to the community?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the award?
Well, my thoughts were that it would be somebody that emulated my brother's spirit, love of the game, his interest in dealing with people and kids in high school that he taught. He never wanted to teach the smart kids. They didn't need him, he said. He wanted to deal with the kids who were having issues, personal issues at home, family issues. Don't go to school, don't go to classes, don't take exams. The bottom rung of society, all right? Or kids that are homeless families. He always wanted to help people, period. That was his mission in life. He's helped people who were less fortunate than he was. And that's going to be the Bill Noun Humanitarian Award.
And we're giving it at the dinner
that evening. And
sports coats required, I heard, Perry, which is great.
Well, yeah, coats, yes.
Coats.
They don't have to bring a tuxedo,
No,
right?
no.
And maybe you and I will be the
We'll
only
be
two.
That's
of
a good idea.
The two of us will be the only two in tuxedos. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, I
Would
say
that
yes.
be funny?
Yes, it would be funny.
It'd be great.
Yes, you and I. Yes. And we'll have the microphones there.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my gosh, are we going too far? No.
We got time.
We got time. We got time.
What other little? Now we can talk a little bit itinerary. Okay.
Yes.
You want the public can come and watch.
They can come, but we're gonna have a Beamer a demonstration with Dr. Holly Noun, Sue Coda, and Dr. Weschler here in Fayetteville. And then we're going to have Bob Kurtz is going to have an exhibition on the first hole at Lakeshore, right there near the pro shop.
The shining of the shoe. So
everybody's going to get their golf shoes shined. And we're going to have a regular seat there, where you can sit down and get up and sit down there like you do it at airport,
That's
you get
great.
your shoes shined. You get your shoes shined. And then, but Johnny Petrin he has his staff. His staff is going to be all over the place.
Yes. And I'm
all over the place.
And the course will be set up. What's your dream of a setup course? Now, Perry, you've been at Lakeshore many years. Mm-hmm. I assume you're going to pick the pins. This is a tournament. Let's get into a little bit. Would you want to make it tough, medium?
No. We want the players to break the bank.
So you
we
want
them to
break
make as many pars and birdies as they can get. We want them to break the bank. And we're going to be talking to Lori Usher, by the way, in the next segment about we're going to break the bank.
Break the bank. She's got to bring the cards.
Yes. Of course.
Well,
of course.
I think it's going to be awesome, and kudos to you, Perry, for making this happen. Because I know it's been a dream, but the drive you had over the past 6 months has been unbelievable.
Well, and quite frankly, I think I'm going to have to give you some credit for that. Because I was getting into sort of a little rut without somebody here trying to push me all over the place on the microphone here in the studio. I wasn't sure we were going to get along, and here we are a year later. Now we're not going steady. I haven't given you any rings or anything. You know what I mean? We're not going
yet.
steady.
We got another year.
Yeah. Folks, we're going to take a short break.
Time.
We're coming right back. News Radio 570, WSYR, now on 106.9 FM.